everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on your time zone. And welcome to WPO World Tech Talk Show, the first edition of 2022. I am Lilian Benzi, WPO Press and Communication Officer, and I have the pleasure of interviewing today Sherman, CEO of BioLogiQ, a very active WPO corporate partner. Just to give you a brief introduction of what we are about to see and hear today, I can define BioLogiQ as a disruptive company. The company was founded with the intent of creating a useful plastic from the excess starch created during potato processing, which led to the invention of new plastic biopolymers. So I will not tell you more. I will leave the stage now to Steven, the person who is the head of BioLogiQ, and have a lot to tell us about this innovation and all the amazing things the company is doing. Welcome, Steven, to WPO World Tech Talk Show.
Hi, everybody. It's great to be here. Thank you for the introduction.
Okay, so I know that everybody is dying to hear more about BioLogiQ. And my first question to you, Steven, is that we hear a lot about recycling and biodegradation as the main solutions to the plastic waste problem. But sometimes the message is not so clear. So what exactly BioLogiQ offers and how its products and technologies can assist the plastic industry to face the plastic challenge?
Great. Well, let's start by looking at what generates the challenge in the first place, which is plastic waste in the environment. And plastic waste in the environment is a function of poor collection, allowing over 10 million tons per year to reach the oceans, and high persistency, meaning that when those 10 million tons get to the ocean, they don't go away. Rather, they just accumulate year over year over year. So the solution really is to, first of all, to activate international collaboration to address those waste management gaps in the developing world, particularly in the developing world where the pollution challenges seem to be the greatest. But I think also to adopt technology that upgrades normal plastics, such as polyethylene, polypropylene, polystyrene, et cetera, to be more compatible with nature's own biodegradation systems. At the same time, while maintaining the durability, the affordability, and the performance we need from plastics. BioLogiQ is bringing breakthrough technology to upgrade normal plastics for faster biodegradation. So we're really talking about shifting the paradigm to more collection and faster biodegradation.
Okay, but we also know that you explained it perfectly, the problem, and gave some solutions that BioLogiQ is working on it. But we also know that one of the biggest challenges of the plastic industry that is facing today is exactly to educate the society about the relevance of this material, of plastic, to the continuous and sustainable development of the world. Could you imagine a pandemic without plastics? Wow. So do you think that the industry is communicating well with the society and accomplishing this mission of educating the public?
That's a great question. And the public now means that there's 7 billion of us on this planet, and plastics are necessary to support life as we know it on this earth with again, over 7 billion people. In most cases, while the idea of forcing the replacement of plastics for other alternatives may sound appealing, forced replacing plastics increases both environmental and monetary costs. I mean, with plastic alternatives, you have increase in CO2 generation, you have more waste generation, et cetera. So the answer really isn't to eliminate plastics, but to eliminate the problem with plastics, which is the environmental accumulation. And so in that sense, I guess the answer is no, the industry probably, I don't think the industry is really doing a good job of communicating the right messages and communicating those messages well with the public or with society. In fact, most seem to just be pitching recycled ideas and hoping the consumers start to like plastics again.
Perfect. And as BioLogiQ is a very innovative company, how the company BioLogiQ is helping the plastic or can help the plastic industry exactly in improving this communication?
Well, to improve the communication, we have to really interact with the public in new and improved ways. And so we're creating a consumer-facing label and a website to educate the consumers and educate brands on the availability of products made with new technology powered by plants that are better options, the relevance of plastic for an efficient society, and helping to better understand what we all can do to reduce plastics in the ocean without giving up on plastics altogether.
Okay, and besides all these communication actions that you mentioned, what do you think are the main drivers for innovation in the last year, especially in the pandemic, this last 2.5 years, and how BioLogiQ's products and technologies are responding to drivers?
Well, I think that we're not the only company to understand the issues that face our planet. And I think we see a wave of technologies that are enabling faster biodegradation of mainstream plastics, but not doing so using fragmentation that increases microplastics. And so BioLogiQ is the leader of with the most affordable and proven solution, which is our innovative and patented new plastic. So adopting even low percentages of plant-based new plastic is a no compromise, very affordable choice for many brands looking to do something real to reduce plastics in the ocean.
Okay, perfect. So I know that you don't have a crystal ball. You would have a plastic ball, but not a crystal ball. But if you could predict the next steps for the plastic issue, for all this polemic we have regarding plastic, in terms of products and technologies, what do you think will definitely make the difference for the society?
Yeah, that's a great question. But of course, predictions are always hard. But I think we can be optimistic. And we can be optimistic because there's things that industry and society can do right now. There's things that we can do today that we don't have to look far into the future, but we can see what the effects are going to be far in the future. And the first is certainly doing a better job on focusing on improving plastics collection, because we want to prevent plastics from entering the environment. And so doing a better job of collection is something that we can do today and that affects our future tomorrow. We can adopt technologies that improve the biodegradation speed of mainstream plastics like PE, PP, PET, PS, et cetera, because these plastics will continue to be something like 90% or more of the plastics that are utilized in the coming decades. And the third thing we can do is we can adopt advanced recycling technologies such as Licella's CAT HTR that promises to make plastics recyclable in an economical and environmentally sound fashion. So those are just a few of the ideas about the reason to be optimistic looking to the future.
Wow, I love this. I love optimism. So now exploring a little bit more the relationship of BioLogiQ and WPO. So what are the adventures that you see of being part of this global packaging community as such an active WPO corporate partner?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think there's a lot of advantages, but I think the World Packaging Organization really is the representative of the global packaging community. And so we feel it's the go-to place to learn and to discuss relevant topics facing packaging like sustainability. Difficult problems are solved through dialogue, and the World Packaging Organization helps sponsor great dialogue like we're doing right now, like we're having right now.
Wow, that's amazing. We really appreciate this partnership. It's been great. So, Stephen, we are coming to the end of our interview with a lot of amazing insights from your side. So if you could leave us a final message to the audience. What is the message? What is the message to the plastic industry? What is the message for the packaging community?
Great, thank you. Well, let's not wait for plastics to be pollution before we leverage technology. Let's find ways, like BioLogiQ has, to build in environment helping technologies from the start, from the very beginning. And we invite brands to support promising technologies like BioLogiQ's, because we won't solve our world's plastic problem by just recycling old ideas.
Amazing. Well, Stephen, thanks a lot for sharing so many great insights with the audience today, such important information. And I would like to end this interview with a statement that we like a lot in WPO, that packaging is definitely not a problem. Packaging is a very important part of the solution. And I would add today that plastic is important in this solution as well. And I believe that it was very clear today with your interview that through innovation and through new approaches to old problems, we can design positive answers to the global packaging industry. And most important, to the society, to the global society. So thanks, Stephen, again. Thanks, everyone from the audience. And I really hope to meet you all in another WPO World Pack Talk show. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity today.